because we hate who we have to be, not just to you, but even for our own children.
This video is phenomenal. I highly recommend watching the whole thing. She talks about how women will eventually choose themselves over their relationship and oftentimes their families because they hate who they have to be in that relationship, constantly checking up on the man, constantly being made to feel crazy, having their emotions invalidated, being emotionally abandoned or abused or ignored, and often they do it for their children. I'm going to be super vulnerable here and share a moment that I had that ultimately led to me being able to walk away from this abuse. Many times people would ask me why I was still in the relationship. I would ask myself why I was still in the relationship. I was so frustrated that I couldn't leave. And it was this moment that propelled me to leave, that helped me to realize how unhappy I was and just what a hard time I was having showing up for my kids in the way I wanted to. One of the very last moments in my relationship occurred on a weekend that I had my kids, and he was stonewalling me, ignoring me, emotionally abandoning me because I brought up my emotions. I tried to share with him some insecurities I was having. His ego was hurt, and he raged at me, and we had words back and forth, and then he stonewalled me, and it left me in such a weak place of feeling abandoned, feeling like a small child again that, you know, had caregivers or people that loved her, but that couldn't show up for her, that couldn't comfort her, that left her alone. And I was in my little bathroom where, like the water closet off of the main bathroom where the toilet is. And I was laying on the ground on the hard tile, just having a panic attack, just crying incessantly, breathing like I couldn't get my breath. I was in full fight or flight. I mean, my nervous system was completely on zero, dysregulated. And my little daughter knocks on the door and says, "Mommy, are you okay, Mommy? Are you okay?" And I opened the door and I wiped my tears away and I sat up and I said, "Hi, baby, how are you?" And I tried to feign a look of that I was okay. I didn't want to worry her. And she was like, "Mommy, are you all right?" And I said, "Yes, I'm sorry. I'm just having allergies." I lied to her because I felt so weak in that moment. I felt so ashamed that I was allowing this person that couldn't show up for me to make me feel in such a dark place that I couldn't be there for my kids. And I realized in that moment I was kind of perpetuating what my caregivers had given to me, not being able to be there for me because they were dysregulated. And I just said to myself, no more. I have to do better. I have to expect better for myself so that I can be there for them and I do not continue this cycle of emotional abandonment because I myself am not good. And that gave me the strength to finally leave.